Hi, thanks for being here today. Welcome to Medicine Crow Tarot. This will be a general love and relationship reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Jupiter. Since it's a general reading, the energies may not apply to everyone, but if this reading resonates with you, I invite you to like and or subscribe. If it doesn't, please don't try to make it fit. Just take what feels right and forget the rest. The energies of this reading may apply to either you or the other person. Also, please keep in mind these are general energies and are not meant to replace your own personal intuitive knowing when it comes to your own life. Okay? Cool. Let's get started with the reading. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your December 2019 relationship check-in. We're just going to be briefly looking at the energy of your other person's perspective on you and on the relationship. So let's start out with your person's view, overall energy for you. We got some stuff. Okay. So the card that popped out is the Emperor. So this person is, they're either very sure of themselves in terms of how your relation or how your connection is, or they view you as very, like, stern. I don't know if that makes sense. Let's look at their head and heart, though, and see what this is. It looks like a very confident position. And he's facing left, which oftentimes indicates past energies. So maybe they see your relationship as long and going well, or they're just very sure of themselves. Anyway, let's look at their headspace. This is their headspace towards you. It's a confident perspective so far. Okay, there's a lot. Whoa. Okay, what is their headspace regarding Aries? And this is not the relationship headspace. This is you as a person, like as their partner kind of a thing. You as their person. Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles popping up. The Five of Pentacles is sometimes it's a down and out kind of energy. So, I don't know, Taurus, they seem to be in a little bit of a poor in spirit kind of a vibe in their head space. Let's look at their heart space and see how these two contribute in terms of you, your connection. There's a lot going on. Seems like a pretty complicated situation. We have the King of Pentacles in their heart space. So let's see here. Emperors tend to be like the King of the King cards. They bring a lot of masculine structural energy. It is very confident. But in looking at this, I'm wondering if there's a connection to the past that is causing them to have a bit of, their mind is depressed, but their heart seems to be well grounded, if that makes sense. It's almost like they're going through something. Yeah, I feel like something's made them sad, but they have confidence in you. Maybe they've just, you guys have had a fight or something like that. And right now they're mad, but they're not mad, like deeply mad. They're just like, they might be thinking about the times that you've made them mad and like building a case or something. Like, they don't support me, and they say mean things, or the things that people fight about in relationships. It seems like maybe there's something like that going on, and even though they feel sure that King of Pentacles energy is really, it's a very good energy. It's a very sturdy place to be coming from. But with that Five of Pentacles in their mind, they're not in a happy headspace right now for whatever reason. Maybe you're overbearing. I don't know. But let's look and see about the relationship and what they've got going on there. So, the Empress. This is good. The Emperor and the Empress. This is clearly a couple. So, yeah, they seem to be in it to win it. It's just that they're feeling bad right now. Let's see where their headspace is about the relationship. I mean, the Empress is an abundant female, feminine energy. To have the Emperor and Empress together like that with the King of Pentacles in the heart space, it's a solid relationship. I feel like they're just... Taurus, what have you done? Or what did they do to you? Maybe you're the one who's feeling like this. But let's see what their headspace about the relationship is. What do they got going on here? Okay. Their headspace is the Sun about the relationship. So it's an ego card, but it's very positive. There's really good energy. This is a successful card. So its position in the reading is right below the Five of Pentacles. And being in their headspace, what that tells me is, especially with an Emperor going on here, they have a lot of masculine energy, or you do. Maybe they view you that way. I'm not sure. It could go both ways. This is a general reading, so some of you it might be one way, others of you might be the other way. But somebody's ego has been damaged here. But not irreparable. This is like, it's overwhelmingly positive how they feel about the relationship. It's just that their ego has been damaged. Or they damaged your ego, and that's why you're watching this, is because they've said something to hurt your feelings, and they're aware of it. But it's not deep if it's them who's been hurt. It's just that they might be reviewing the past, feeling solid in the relationship, but wondering why does this kind of thing keep happening or something like that. And then here we have the Queen of Wands. And the vibe I'm getting is this is their heart space. It is a passionate energy. It's a supportive, nurturing, feminine energy. And it's funny because we have the Empress with the Queen here in the relationship, and we have the Emperor with the King up here in terms of how they view you. And so gender notwithstanding, they're viewing you as having a much more rigid structure, and perhaps maybe they've damaged your ego by saying something to you that they shouldn't have in the heat of the moment. It's possible that they're very mouthy and just say things, or vice versa. Like I said, these energies can flip-flop this way. But the energy check-in is this. It's a solid relationship, but there has been some harsh words or actions, whatever it was. Let's see if there's anything we're missing. I'll use the Oracle deck for either advice or the perspective that we're not seeing in this moment. Okay. Good heavens. Okay. So we got two pieces here. We're going to take both. I apologize. The deck exploded. Okay, so the first one is angel of joyfulness, something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Okay, so this sounds like an apology, kind of make up sex type of moment. Um, I mean, I don't mean to be crass, but you know the saying, like, you have a fight, and the making up is part of the beauty of it. And sometimes when you have a fight, you learn things about yourself that make you better, make you stronger, especially when you can bring the larger, like, forgiveness energy into the situation in the makeup, especially in a reading like this where there is so much positivity. Like, to have the Emperor and Empress in the relationship reading just means solid as a rock, right? Fights happen. We're humans. We have different ego settings and experiences. So sometimes we say things and do things that offend. And so the first one is, there's something good on the horizon. I think that's beautiful. And then the other one is the angel of communication. Definitely this is apology situation. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. If Taurus, if you're the one who's been hurt, communicate that. This person is solid for you, okay? And if they hurt your feelings, they need to understand how they did that and why it happened. And talking about it might be the best way to do it. But clearly do it from an energy of patience and love, knowing that this relationship is solid and it's worth working for. And if you guys communicate this maturely, which by the reading it looks like you're going to definitely, then you've got a really hopeful energy coming in. It looks like a really beautiful outlook, and I'm really sorry that you guys are in a difficult situation, and I don't know how long it will take to resolve. I'm not super great with timelines, but I definitely see that you guys are, this is solid. It's a solid real life relationship. And you've hurt, somebody's hurt feelings. Somebody has hurt feelings, probably both of you. So I just, just have confidence. Be gentle with each other and know that this is a really good relationship in a rough spot, and that's it. Okay? So hopefully this has helped. If it has, give me a like and a thumbs up down there. Leave me a comment if you feel so. I love reading the comments. Bring in good vibes, hopefully. Share if you feel like your partner needs to see this, or anybody else, actually. And then, I guess that's about it. Just if it applies, it applies. If it doesn't, don't try to make it. Take what you can and learn. And hopefully things work out with you guys. Otherwise, I hope to see you next time on Medicine Crow Tarot. Thanks, Taurus.